Are you planning your next amazing city break to the heart of England? Or maybe you've got a stop in London as part of a longer European trip. If you want to know how to fit all of this into just 48 hours, then don't go anywhere. Welcome to the beautiful city of London, capital of England, where history and culture blend seamlessly. Over the next few minutes, we will embark on a journey to discover some of London's most renowned landmarks and show you how it can all be achieved in only 48 hours. Thanks to our carefully planned travel guide, you'll have an unforgettable time. So, let's grab some breakfast, maybe even a coffee, and let's head down to our first attraction for 10 AM. And here we have it, the world famous Buckingham Palace. This architectural masterpiece has been the official residence of the British monarch since 1837. Behold the grandeur of this iconic palace, with its elegant facade and stunning statue of Queen Victoria. It really is a great way to start your day. And just next to Buckingham Palace is St James's Park, a lovely tranquil spot in the centre of London for a short walk. As you come back to the Mall, you'll probably notice the crowds getting busy. This brings us on to our second attraction, the changing of the guards. Here you are witnessing the centuries-old tradition. To see it unfold, you could stand anywhere between Buckingham Palace or along the Mall. Marvel at the ceremony as the guards hand over the responsibility of protecting the palace to their comrades. It's a sight you don't want to miss, and it happens every Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday at 10:45 for 15 minutes. So make sure you get a good spot in the crowds in plenty of time. Now, let's continue on our London adventure. Let's take a leisurely stroll back down the Mall, flanked by those impressive royal parks on either side you've already seen, and within 10 minutes you'll be at Trafalgar Square. The magnificent Nelson column at its centre, dedicated to Admiral Lord Nelson, as well as those stunning fountains and other grand statues that adorn this lively public space. Take a few moments to appreciate everything this square has to offer. But as 11:30 approaches, let's move on. Our journey continues to Whitehall, and in under 5 minutes you'll be surrounded by historic government buildings, including the remarkable Horse Guards Parade. Take a moment to appreciate the regal atmosphere and soak in the rich history of this significant area. As you reach the end of Whitehall, you'll look up and see our next destination, the site that instantly tells you you're in the heart of London, the iconic Houses of Parliament. With its famous clock tower, which has been recently renovated, it remains a symbol of London's enduring charm. Capture a timeless photo with this architectural marvel and let his chimes remind you of the city's captivating history. Right next door, but very easy to miss, we have Westminster Abbey. Step inside this breathtaking medieval masterpiece that has witnessed countless royal weddings, coronations and funerals. Be awestruck by the stunning Gothic architecture, adorned with intricate stone carvings and stunning stained glass windows. Now, it should be between 12 and 1 o'clock, and if your belly isn't rumbling yet, we'd encourage you to take the 5-minute walk across Westminster Bridge to soak up some amazing views. From here, you'll see the iconic view of Big Ben's clock face, but also an amazing view of the London Eye. With various sites dotted along the river to the east, challenge yourself to see how many you can spot. From here, let's head back to Westminster Tube Station and jump on the tube. It's not as complicated as it looks, we promise. But if you'd be interested in us creating a video on how to navigate London's tube network, then let us know in the comments below. Take the District line westbound, 4 stops to South Kensington. Now we know you've been on your feet all morning, so let's grab some lunch at a local cafe. There's plenty of options. Take the weight off your feet for a short while before exploring some of the amazing museums nearby. And whilst you're taking that moment of rest from your adventure-packed day, why don't you support the channel by giving this video either a thumbs up or subscribing for more great travel content. Now, you won't have time for all the museums in London, but if you want to go into one, we suggest visiting the National History Museum. Step into the grand entrance hall, adorned with a majestic skeleton of a blue whale. As you make your way through the museum, prepare to be mesmerised by the array of artefacts. Spend the rest of the afternoon exploring the amazing collections and exhibitions on display, showcasing the best the world has to offer, from dinosaurs to rare gemstones and rocks. However, if this doesn't sound like your type of museum, you'll have some great things all within 5 minutes walking distance. From the Victoria and Albert Museum, the famous Royal Albert Hall, a walk through Hyde Park to Kensington Palace, or do some shopping at the world famous Harrods. At around 5 PM, let's head back to the tube, this time hopping on the Piccadilly line to Piccadilly Circus. As you arise out of the tube, you'll be hit with the world famous electronic advertising boards and be in the heart of West End for an amazing evening. At this point, there's so much choice. Grab a bite to eat and hit a West End show would be our preference. There are so many famous shows in the heart of the West End, from Hamilton, The Lion King, and Wicked, just to name a few. Whilst we always encourage you to plan and book ahead, you can get some amazing last-minute ticketing deals from TKTS ticketing booths in Leicester Square, which again is just around the corner. But if a West End show isn't your thing, the West End of London at this time of night offers some amazing restaurants, bars and traditional London pubs to spend your evening. Whatever your taste, you'll be able to find something to suit your taste buds and even your budget. Although, let's face it, London is always a little bit on the pricier side. Restaurants and bars will genuinely quieten down a little once all the shows start, but whatever the day of the week, whatever the time of year, they will always have a great atmosphere and the West End will always be on the busier side. And there you have it, a mesmerising first day in the capital exploring some of London's most iconic landmarks. However, this is only halfway through our 48-hour itinerary, so please do like this video and subscribe to see part 2 of how we tackle one of the world's most famous cities, London, in only 48 hours. So rest up and we'll see you on the next one. Happy travels.